EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one. For a touchback. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. In motion comes Andrews. Second down, Jackson. And that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Wilson going to throw right away. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Austin brought in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They put Pickens in motion. We'll try to run for it with Harris. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Harris. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll give it to Harris again. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On third down, here's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Sit hot. Middle. Hey. Sit hot.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Oh, and he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action now. Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
What is it? You. Listen up.
From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hey.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Report.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. To throw is Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Going to go right back to Henry. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. And they make a big stop for no gain.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Henry tries to pull his way in. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point try now for Tucker. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Go 14.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
36 power. Gun. We got
On second down, Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Again, Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A tough spot here. Third and long. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. on 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. What are you? Nice shot. What are you? Nice shot. Say hi.
Throwing Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Raven 1st down. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
Hey, middle. Cut.
2nd down. Jackson. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set up. What are you? Nice shot. Set up.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Austin brought in motion. On 1st down, Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Warren. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. 14. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Bateman is the motion man. Here's Jackson. Pass complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final. They'll run it with Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 14.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the give, here's Henry. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
A 45-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They put Pickens in motion. Play action. It's Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
check. Right left.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Right.
Now Wilson on second down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They run with Warren. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Alert. Hey,
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Good job right there.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third down, 3 to go.
Go. Buddy.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Right.
From the gun, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Return it. What are you? Shut up!
To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Get hot! Get hot!
Here's the give to Henry, running right. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Bateman is the motion man. They run on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
$180! 13. Finish it up!
In motion comes Andrews. They'll run. It's Henry.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will score again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get touchdown, Mike. That should all but just seal this victory away.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late, it is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock.